Howdy y'all, welcome back to Chance's Speed Shop. Today we're going to be doing a serpentine belt replacement on this 99 Chevrolet S-10 2.2. Part number is 745K6. We're going to need to loosen this 8mm hose clamp on the intake box, loosen this 8mm bolt on this intake hose clamp, and then we are going to remove 3 of these 10mm bolts, and then pop open that clip, and then move the hoses out of the way. Pop open these tabs, and we're going to get all this out of here so you have better access to the belt. Let's get it going. To make our lives a little bit easier, we're going to go ahead and remove the intake box as well. It's just these little, I don't even know what you would call it, these little twist screws. You can either use a Phillips head or you can just do it by hand. So let's get that going. Also, don't forget about this 10mm bolt holding the intake box down. Alrighty, easy enough. So we got the intake box off, the top of the box, intake tubing off, and the radiator cover off. Sitting all over here. And this was just what I like to do. I like to put in everything that I took off of it inside the actual box so I don't lose it. And obviously, have a magnet or you're going to lose some damn bolts. So in order to get this belt off, you have to put a 3/8 ratchet right on that when I'm shining my flashlight on. Put your 3/8 ratchet on there, and then you loosen, and it will release the tension on the belt, and you'll be able to slip it off. So let's go ahead and get that going. All right, once you got it on, you're good to just push it down, and see how it releases tension on the belt. So with this part loosening the tension, we're able to slip the belt off with the other hand. Now you can see on the old belt that, you know, it doesn't, you would think it doesn't look too bad, but then you start looking more, see these little rips right here. Could be what's causing the noise, obviously, but I mean, it looks pretty good, but I mean, oh well. It's good just to replace it. Either way, it was this making the noise, so it's pretty good to just replace it. The truck has about 206,000 miles, so I don't know when the last time this was replaced. So just get rid of that. And just kidding. Get your new one. Always get your new one, then your old one. Then you want to open it up, make sure it's the same length, make sure it's the same belt. Sometimes you just get the wrong belt, and that's okay. Don't have to yell at the guy over the parts counter. It's not worth it. So let's go ahead and open that up and make sure it is the exact same length. All right, well, it's looking like about the same length. Obviously, it's not going to be the exact length because over the years, this has been stretched out and used, and this is hard, and it's been sitting in a box on a shelf for however long. So same thing as how you take the belt off. You just put your 3/8 ratchet on there, put it right on this tensioner, and then push it down to relieve tension, and then just slide the belt on. And let's get that going. Alrighty, there we go. Simple as that. Now, before you start putting everything back together, just make sure you go around and you check that it's not overhanging, that, or see, like it's back there, it's flush on there, flush on the alternator. Just make sure that it's not overhanging on the tensioner. Just don't want to risk it slipping off while operating. And everything looks good. So now all you need to do is just put it back together. Just quick and easy job. Anyone can do it with basic hand tools. All I used was a Phillips screwdriver, 10mm socket, 8mm socket. That's about it. So we're just going to go ahead and put the radiator cover back on, intake back on, start it up, make sure there's no squeaks. And just like that, ladies and gents, we are done. Got all the tabs in, got all the screws in, got all the bolts in. So let's get this started and see how she runs. Alrighty. You can hear there's no more belt squeak. I'll catch you all in the next one. Thank you for watching.